Alright, Shalom Akim. I like to say Kal Halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Racha Kodash, double honors the apostles, and others of great millstone that rule well, and peace and salutation to the Akim around the world that pushes truth to the four corners of the earth. Right? I can title this video the God of this world had blinded their minds. You understand? I got that precept one time. I'll read from verse 1, right? The 2 Corinthians 4. I'll start from 1. It says, therefore, seeing we have this ministry, as we have received mercy, we faint not, right? Which is how we're supposed to actually be in this truth, to continue and not faint, no matter what it is you're going through. And this goes for the ones that actually have received the knowledge or the light of Mashiach. It say, but have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, right? Gave that up. It's not walking in craftiness, nor holding the word of power deceitfully, which is something you're actually not supposed to do. Scripture says, "Cursed be the man that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully." Right? It say, but by manifestation of the truth, commending ourselves to every man's conscience in the sight of power. Right? Okay, to know scriptures talk about us being a spectacle. We is actually the words of the Lord, going out there and actually telling them the correct thing. That's how the Lord is make his word manifest. You understand? Right? They say, but if a gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. Because really and truly, it's not hid by actually bringing it out, because it manifests, as the scriptures say, right in front of the face. But the scripture also talk about you see, having eyes that they should see not, and ears that they should hear not. I'll go into that. Right? All lies ordained to happen. Right? It's saying, whom the God of this world had blinded the minds of them which believe not. Right? And we know that is something that is gone. You know, with all these different philosophies that Esau has bring out. You understand, to actually have the people going after 1,000 different beliefs. If it's not the spaghetti monster, is something with some other foolishness. You understand? Because this is Mystery Babylon, the land of confusion. So it always has some obstacle to confuse you in this world. So if the Lord not actually with you, you'll always get swept up with the deceitfulness or the Babylon juice. Right? It's saying, whom the God of this world had blinded the minds of them which believe not. If you don't believe in the Lord, you'll get caught up in one of these things. It says, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of power, should shine unto them. Back in Israel, even if people might not have been strong believers, at that time everybody was doing it. When everybody doing it, you'll be compelled to do it also. But in this society, if you don't believe, it has so much of other things you can get caught up in. You understand? So if the Lord really not keeping that person, don't be swept up by the God of this world. You understand? That Babylon juice. Don't get swept up in Esau philosophies. Or even probably even one of the philosophies of these other nations, like Hinduism and all this rubbish. And really and truly, there's actually things that Esau has set up and actually maintain. Because you don't see Esau ever saying anything bad about Buddhistry or saying anything bad about Hinduism. You understand? The Muslims is often an obstacle to them, so they're always trying to discriminate against the Muslims because the Muslims' way is contrary to theirs. Even though they had a part to play in the rise of the Muslims, their ways are contrary because they just follow certain biblical things, and it's contrary to Western culture. So they will often have a rift with them. But Esau doesn't have a rift with any of these other beliefs. There's always embrace it and try to continue spreading it or encourage it. But one of the things that the scriptures Esau will always fight against, because he's contrary to the Lord. Right? And a lot of like I was saying, a lot of these people that doing these things is be set up by Esau to continuously promote that wickedness in society. Because the more confusion Esau could have in this place, is the happier he'll be. Love confusion. So there's the first Maccabees 1. First Maccabees 1, I'll start from 11. And this was something that was happening even in his startup when Esau did come in power. Right? They say in those days, First Maccabees 1:11, it say in those days went out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are wronged about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. And I really like to say Esau is the tutors of Israel. Esau is their God, because they will look at the things that the Lord say to do, and they will always want to debate and be contrary against it. But the minute Esau tell them to do something, they will have they'll always find that, that's a justifiable thing you talk about there, always try to defend it in some way. Because really and truly they worship beasts and this image, you understand? Esau is a God figure to them. And even back then they had this kind of mindset. Even back when the Messiah had walked, they said we have no king but Caesar. The Jakes had a mindset where they like to worship Esau. Right? They say, so this device pleased them well. Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, right? They went to the people in power, the ruler, who gave them license to do after the ordinance of the heathen. And this is something you'll even see today. You'll see Jakes going to the kings of this place, which is the government, to receive license to do according to the ordinance of the heathens. They'll be getting a 501c3 charter. You understand? And they'll go and learn theology. And they will come and teach their people according to the ordinance of the heathens. Like you'll see Jakes who actually become Catholic priests and so forth. You'll see them, they'll go and study the ways of our wickedness. And hear what they'll do. Right? I'll read it over. Hear what they'll do. It says, and then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinance of the heathen, which is something you have to obtain in this system also. Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem according to the custom of the heathen. So you'll see they even used to do that back then. And they just do it now. They'll come, they'll get a license, they'll build a church. When you look in the church, all kind of paintings, they'll build an altar according to the ordinance of the heathens and all these different things. Sometimes they had the podium facing a particular way. All these things is ordinances of the heathens that they just actually go and study and then come and teach it to the people. You understand? This is something they used to do even back then. And this is something that they'll do even now. Because Esau is their God. They like to worship things that don't profit. So today's Jeremiah 2 verse 11. It say how the nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods, but my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit. And that's what Jake like to do. They like to forsake the Lord. You understand? Like to forsake the Lord and go and serve the heathens. Predominant. Mainly Esau these days, because that is one of the biggest powers on the earth right now. That is the God of this world. But it wouldn't be for long though. It say, be ashamed, O ye heavens. Be astonished, O ye heavens, at this, and be horribly afraid. Say, be ye very desolate, saith the Lord. For my people have committed two evils. they have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns, that can hold no water. The scriptures talk about them making a covenant with death. And that's what all these things just go back to. Because the blind. Right? It is Isaiah 9 verse 16. It say, for the leaders of this people caused them to err. And it even have one in another place in Isaiah also, talking about the same thing. The scriptures say what? If the blind lead the blind, it say both shall fall into a ditch. Correctly and truly, is Esau that set up these things to lead Jacob astray. First the setup through the programming of the Willie Lynch and so forth, like examples like that, to actually set up ways to cut Israel off. And that was something that the Lord set up Esau to set up something else to do. You understand? So Esau set up that system, and the Lord set up Esau to do that. Right? Marriage. Salakia. It's 16 and 3, right? Salakia. It say, for the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Already and truly dies there a lot. So if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into a ditch. And not falling into a ditch don't mean that you climb back out, put on a cast, and just continue walking. That is destruction for them. The ones who was set up to lead them will be destroyed, and the ones who was led by them will be destroyed. Right? Already and truly, that is what the Lord ordained. The scriptures talk about they say by seeing they see not, and hearing they hear not. So the Lord set up these men to actually blind the minds, because they didn't want to believe, so he gave them over to special delusions. Right? I'm gonna make the video too long. With that, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachak Kodash, double honors to the apostles and others of great millstone that rule well, and peace and salutation to Yakim around the world that pushes through to the four corners of the earth. This is your Rabbi from Trinidad Camp saying Shalom, Akim, stay strong.